Our next player representing Japan, give it up for Eita. And his opponent, representing America, give it up for Long Island Joe!
Joe's soaking this in right now, and I also really appreciated that Eita seemed to be really enjoying himself soaking in the crowd as well.
He was in the alternate costume, Goichi, for a second there, but then put on the default costume and came back out.
That's right.
You guys will see that DLC later, but it's L.I. Joe up to the stage.
And you saw his New York friend, Mr. IFC Yipes there, welcome him onto the stage. L.I. Joe representing the United States here at the grand stage at the Mandalay Bay of Evolution 2016. You know the crowd is going to be behind him. You know they're going to be cheering every single time.
Oh, did you see? He wagged him over and said, come on now.
It is like, let's get to this now. Let's get to this.
Let's slow down. They both seem excited to be there, though. This is Evo, of course. The stage, incredible. I cannot wait to see this. Like we mentioned, two sort of scrambly kind of players. They excel in the scramble. They like to make things fast. They both play at such incredible speed, so we'll see how it goes. You know, Nash, you don't typically think of him as that kind of character, right? You think of movement, but nothing too dangerous. But Joe, he likes to get in there and just throw down.
Yeah, and of course, we already saw two Nashes earlier with Infiltration and Yukadon.
Right.
And of course, L.I. Joe bringing that character in there. You know, it's interesting because Nash was one of those characters that early on, everyone was like, wow, Infiltration's winning with him. He must be really good. And then all of a sudden it was like, well, no one else is really doing that well with this character.
Right.
It's all about Chun-Li and Ryu and Ken. You know, these are obviously the best, Ken and Kali. And then, lo and behold, three Nashes here in top 8.
You know, despite whether the character is good or not, he has such a solid tool set where if you play well, you can beat any character, right? And you can beat any player. You just have to be on point. Your defense has to be solid. And when you get the offense, you got to make it count.
Love the fist bump there. Love the respect between the two players going up against each other. And as we said, it is going to be L.I. Joe, of course, using Nash, and Eita using Ken. Ken, of course, you're going to expect him to try to get a lot of rush down, and Nash, not, you know, like you said, not a huge damage all at once character if he doesn't have the suit, the critical art all ready to go. Very much, as we saw earlier, just kind of a scrambly, hit you, do little bits of damage here and
hit
there.
and run fighter. He's going to get a lot of his damage from being a wall, frustrating his opponent. Ken, tons of damage, tons of corner carry, lots of offense. You'll notice, wow, the jump at the start from Joe.
But he didn't believe that it was going to hit, so he didn't have the combo afterwards, unfortunately.
One thing you got to watch for Ken is that dash and that run. Unsafe to do in there, but it's just so quick, so difficult to deal with all the offensive options of Ken at once. And when you mix it up like Eita does between jump regular, jump Tatsu, which he already has done, dash, it's just so tough to cover all the options that you can see it.
Where Ken wants you to be, just in the corner, already there. Okay, Joe punishes the throw and gets the back throw, so now he switched the corner position.
Well, puts himself right back in there. And block. You see, Joe is respecting uppercut early from Eita. He knows that that's the kind of style he likes to do. He's another solid hit from doing this. Back to the corner. And another throw. What's it going to be? Overhead. Great work from Eita. Textbook. Love the back throw back to the corner. That was great work. Knowledge of where he was on screen.
Yeah, you can see how they were both fighting for that corner position. Both of them doing back throws all day.
Yeah, Joe putting himself back in the corner for offenses. That's his kind of style. He doesn't mind taking those kind of risks.
And he's using a lot of his meter right now for the anti-airs, but that's fine because you want to keep Ken out of there. Keeping Ken out is one of the most important things, and just falling victim to that run cancel again. Run cancel not safe.
There's the air-to-air, but Eita just right back in, close to stun. One more will be it.
Okay, gets out of there.
Joe finds his way out, still lots of stun and a deficit, but at least no longer in the corner.
Joe now trying to what a whip punish, and now he's got a full meter. So one hit could lead to a lot of damage and a potential comeback, but a great uppercut.
Joe still sitting on that critical, man. If that had been, he got up. That was an autocorrect for sure. He dashed under, probably tried to hit fierce, just got the tragedy assault on the other side. That'll happen.
All right, so Eita taking game one. Again, this is loser side of the bracket here. So these players had already been sent to losers earlier in the tournament. Loss will mean that they are eliminated from this tournament.
Early confirms from Eita. You see that 2-hit target combo. I love it. There's the punish on the run. You got to have that crush counter. It's going to be big for Joe. He has offense. He keeps it up. And just back to the zoning.
It's like we said, a little bit of scrambling, kind of a very good balance between offense and defense. It's what you're going to see a lot from NASH. And he's going to, stay to the front. Great block from Eita, but here comes Joe. Gets the crouch cutter sweep. But here, Eita waking up with the uppercut, canceling the V trigger, chasing him down for the throw. And
Needs a couple more. Oh, Joe's out of there. Spent the EX.
Oh, no EX. Scythe.
Didn't have the answer on time. Duck, and he could have got the punish, but it was just too far.
Wake up, staying alive punch.
Throw, and that's gonna be it. Safest option. Eita just really walked up, and Joe didn't believe the throw was coming.
I mean, one of the things, we see a lot of the Asian players, infiltration Japanese players using the jump back OS throw tech. Sometimes I feel like that's missing from a lot of the US players' game.
Yeah, not implemented as often. There's the confirm from Joe, double jab, spends the bar, 50% lead for him early, and you see Eita insistent on jumping. He'll do jump, empty, jump with a button, or jump with Tatsu, and switching up between those options makes it so tough to anti-air. Huge
he's
jump
gonna be able
from
to get
Joe.
the punish on that, decides not to spend meter. Just going for chip as much as he can.
Trigger back to the corner again.
But great defense block, B triggers, B reversals out of there.
No stuff on Tatsu, but safe, yeah. Joe,
but
love the
knee.
spacing.
The knee catching Eita off guard, and Joe on the board, 1 round.
Good work to him. That was lovely spacing just to know that was going to be good. Full critical R for both players. Anti-air no good because of the Tatsu. So tough to deal with.
And Joe is sitting on a meter. He's showing he's
and
not,
there it is.
He's going to spend it right on the critical art. But again, he's going to have a likely here, but Eita's sitting on a full meter as well. So still pretty tied right now between the two players.
I like that Joe didn't go in too hard after that. Just the boom into the side. Didn't commit to hard offense. And you'll see that Eita will punish or go in with uppercuts and stuff like that. V reversal out to escape, but oh man, Eita's going to have corner position against Ken. This is going to be a rough series for Joe to deal with.
Good blocks and challenge on that target combo. What an autocorrect uppercut.
Other side, but okay, didn't get the confirmed. Joe punishing the run. Not out of this just yet. Will there be a jump from Eita? It's got to come eventually. No confirm. That could have been critical art.
Right, absorbing some of that again.
Oh, what an anti-air. Eita not out of it yet.
Once again.
The run, he got the punish. Joe ties it up.
Into the heavy kick EX side, and he takes his first game. He ties it up 1-1.
Oh, man.
Eita's like, sit back down.
Yeah,
We've got some more games to go.
We've got some Street Fighter to play. I'm trying to hit some buttons. So Joe puts himself on the board, punishes the run, and he's been pretty consistent about that so far. And if Eita sees that, then that's when he can start switching things up and going for other options.
All right, Joe's good dashing up, getting throw, but crush counter sweep. Eita gonna use that to set up a cross up, and then just gets the frame trap.
Confirm.
In the front, Eita thought he was going to the other side, because that's what NASH tried to do to escape the corner.
Uppercut. Oh, dash to the other side.
And a counter confirm. On the roundhouse, great confirm. Too far for that.
Crush counter, and if he spends bar, it's going to be a lot of damage.
Doesn't.
Yeah, one more will do it for Joe. Oh, out of range of the knee, you get the jump with the uppercut.
Damage now from Ken, trying to get in there.
Out of there, great block from Eita. Joe not out of it. The anti-air Tatsu, but he came down with the butt.
He came down with the button. Last time he thought he was at a safe distance, so he didn't do anything. And Eita caught him with that EX Tatsu. But this time he was like, you know what? You're going to try it again. I'm hitting the button.
And if Eita had done an uppercut instead, he would have beat it clean. The jump in from Joe is huge. Does he have a read now? It's been a couple of times. Moonsault immediately,
What a great uppercut from Eita. But there we go. That crouch jab, light sight. That's what got him in the top 8 against Kazunoko.
Gonna be pressure. This time he does go for the pressure. Lands the throw. Joe with a big lead. Eita gotta make something happen now. No meter though, which means it's gonna be tough for Joe to anti-air. He doesn't have the EX sight.
Dash forward, get that low medium kick, dash back. In and out style from...
Oh, he's out of there. The chase down from Eita, but Joe can't get the punish. But there's the combo. It's not enough. He needs one more. He jumped over the fireball. Joe up 2-1 over Eita from Japan.
And there you see Joe's father there watching him, cheering on his boy here at Evolution.
The lone American up 2-1 now.
And the calmness right now on Joe's face.
And Eita as well, he doesn't look too shook. Opens with Scythe. So it's a great starter. And block. You see Joe will just hang out and block because he doesn't want to risk the uppercut.
Great confirm, and he gets the Scythe combo.
Jump over, but the uppercut from Eita. Yeah, had the autocorrect on deck.
Even though Joe is up 2-1, Eita's really been on point with some of those anti-airs.
And Joe escapes the corner, finds himself in the confirm, gets in with the knee, and there was no uppercut. Maybe Eita just not ready for it now.
Oh,
yeah,
he tried
missed
it
it
time.
again.
He tried it, but it didn't work. And
you see the backdash? He was trying to look for V-reversal. That's what he expected, and Joe didn't go for it this time. Keeps himself safe to EX, and Joe was out of there, but back in.
He tried to be tricky and go into the air and challenge him.
Love the air-to-air from Joe. Another one. He gets the punish, but it's not enough. He could have spent EX. The absorb. Eita in a great position. He could just do that. Oh,
he
a
missed that
wrist.
jump. I mean, that's how he won the last round.
Do it. One more. Joe got hit. Double low short. Yeah, maybe stood up. Maybe tried a button. Who knows? But a round for Eita.
Maybe even tried a V-reversal and accidentally stood up or something, but in any case, caught low. Eita taking that first round.
You know, that jump for Joe has worked out a lot of these times. He's really had a great read on when there's going to be projectiles.
Oh, that was so far that he touched that fireball.
Yeah, hit the hurt box of the fireball on startup. Great work for him. Patient defense from Joe. No anti-air, though.
And again, the problem position again. Joe trapped in the corner. Beautiful forward dash to get out of there.
Gets the throw.
That wasn't a counter hit.
Oh, and he waited for the uppercut again, and Eita he understood that that's what Joe's been going for so often. But he baited the throw. It's going to be critical art. Now a lead for Joe. Still got to close out this round if he wants to get this game.
Just a tiny bit of life left, but you know, Ken can do so much damage so quickly. You are not out of the waters in any shape or form.
But he's going to get the round just like that. Joe, match point on Eita from Japan. We'll see if he can do it.
Loser of this is sent out of the tournament. Eita now down.
Oh, what a read from Joe!
Start from the tragedy assault.
And you know, Eita almost had critical art, and now because of that, Joe keeps up the offense. Great under.
Okay.
Yeah, didn't combo, was a bit too far. I think he understood.
He knew that, yeah, and he didn't accidentally go into it. Great uppercut from Eita. Eita chasing him down, gets a throw. Now Eita has him in the corner.
There's the tech, great work. Dash up from Joe. Other side, he gets under, and now Joe can escape, although crush counter.
Gets the crush counter, and the uppercut confirmed. Goes in there with the V trigger. A little too far for that low forward fireball to connect. Great block on the cross up.
Joe's sitting on a lot of meter as well as V trigger. You got to be careful if you're Eita. Oh man, took the big risk on the way in.
Yeah, just try to get in. Maybe thought Joe was going to throw a fireball.
Joe, one critical art from taking this. Got to be wary of the trigger.
Anti-air. And then dashes into the fireball.
In the front, he got him. He spends the critical art. And Joe, he's got it.
Is going to advance.
No, he got it just at the end, and L.I. Joe takes it. He lives in the tournament. The lone American representative takes out Eita from Japan.
L.I. Joe moving on and loser's side bracket, taking out Eita from Japan. And there you see Joe. You see the kind of person that he is. Even at the same time congratulating Eita and letting, you know, trying to give some shine to Eita as well.
Showing that respect as competitors. Making top 8 in Evo is such a journey, it's such a task, and anybody who's done it, truly an incredible player.
You hear the audience chanting USA for one L.I. Joe, Long Island Joe,
but you have to give it up to Eita from Japan. Such an excellent performance to make top 8 in the tournament. So many strong competitors he beat on the way here.
Yeah, it's not another one of those players that, you know, kind of slipped through the cracks. A lot of people didn't have them on their fantasy brackets, you know, and here's Eita. He made it this far, so